visiting team. At small forward, number 35. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Manning the middle, standing six. Number 32,
Here's Lillard. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Anthony. Here's Bosch. And he misses his first shot of the game. Iguodala with the ball. Now here's Robinson. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Anthony right side. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
In transition, here they come. Here's Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
You know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, you go old school, back to the basket, he can stretch you out, and he's clutch.
And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
From the top of the key, and he knocks the jumper down.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
Outside for Love. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Anthony. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Stackhouse. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Lillard passes to Anthony. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip man.
The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point.
Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Outside for Love. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot, Jay, is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Iguodala. Butler covering. Stackhouse sends it home from three-point land.
For 3.
Doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and he got it. Fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his
Hey,
first
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and Anthony drops them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Johnson with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ball. To the right side. Anthony against Isaac. Pass to Kemp. Shot clock at 6. Harden with it. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Thurman. He drops it from range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Shot is good by Isaac.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Harden. Knocks it loose. Pass to Kemp. Ball outside. From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Heat, they're up by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Here's Johnson. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Johnson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Williamson finds Rose. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Shot is good by Isaac.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Harden, the pass to Williamson. From outside, off the mark. And here's Johnson. He has 6. Pass to Pippen from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Rose, the pass to Williamson. Edwards against Isaac. Back to Williamson. He shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Timeout.
Adjustments
Away
are
team.
part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Make some noise!
So both teams making some changes here. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Here's Iguodala, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Home team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. In that 2019 draft, Zion was surprised that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
For three, Robinson. Counted from distance. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Lillard with the ball. He's against Iguodala. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pure from three-point range. He's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Towns for 3. Can't get it to drop.
Oh, and that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Now Iguodala. Pass to Stackhouse. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's New Orleans now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coaches have let them know that.
Carmelo Anthony. Derrick Rose.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Iguodala. Driving inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
But he can get awful fancy when he wants to, and Iguodala wanted to that time. You fancy, huh?
Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Home team foul. Chris Bosh. That's his first personal
And he
foul.
makes a first.
The veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a cool guy who does whatever is asked of him.
1:36 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Butler to the middle. Here's Anthony. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Robinson's gone 1 for 4 from the field. They get it back. Here's Butler. There's the block.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
Here's Stackhouse. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
Jerry Stackhouse.
He's got 12.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter. Defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Anthony.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He solid in that in-between.
Larry Johnson.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Johnson's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Kemp. Pass to Anthony. Here's Towns. Isaac covering. Towns gets the bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ewing. Connects from downtown.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Here's Pippen. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Pippen. We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Butler. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Butler. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 5 points.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Ewing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Lillard against Johnson. Outside for Butler. Pass to Towns. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end. I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. He didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Checking in for the away team.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Robinson. Hits a three-pointer. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. I feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Jalen Rose.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Butler finds Rose. Here's Bosch. Offensive board. Lillard outside. Sabonis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And getting a quick head of steam. Iguodala beats the defense to the punch.
Iguodala's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. From downtown, the shot by Lillard, no good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter.
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow! And you love the veteran footwork. I mean, Iguodala off the track.
Who was stolen by Lillard. Outside Butler. Here's Bosch. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him.
When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch in a milk crate. You do what you can.
To the lineup for your home team. Anthony Edwards. James Harden.
Here's Iguodala. He's got 10. Outside for Love. Nails it from beyond the arc. Love's got 12. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started.
He said he didn't care about basketball until
That's
they
his second personal foul.
After that, he was like, okay.
Team foul.
Okay, you laughing, we'll see.
For your
That's where it all started. The rest is history.
Edwards
2
pass to
minutes
Rose.
in the third. 2 minutes.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Kemp. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Iguodala with the ball. Pass to Stackhouse. He buries it from 3. 15 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle. On the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's mastered the art. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Pippen. Here's Thurman. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Kemp. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Pippen, defended by Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Which section is the loudest? Make some noise if you want one of these t-shirts.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Towns. Releases from 15. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Towns has got 8.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Here's Pippen. Connects from downtown.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Anthony against Isaac. And here's Anthony. With 2 seconds left. And a missed layup. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Heat delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Rose. It's tipped. Here's Pippen. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Rose, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
He's so experienced. I mean, tell me something Rose hasn't seen on the court. I mean, he reads the D like a book.
Johnson against Rose. Pass to Ewing. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Towns passes to Rose. Now Anthony. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Williamson left side. Out to the wing. Ball against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Ball no good. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Ball's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Now Iguodala. Going inside, and that one is hammered home.
We're still possessing that trademark athleticism. Whenever the veteran Iguodala throws it down, it energizes his teammates.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Rose kicks it out to Williamson. Now here's Ball. Iguodala defending. Ball no good. Ball's gone, just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Now here's Iguodala. He's covered closely.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Rose on the take. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by defenders.
Ball with a steal. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
It's the trifecta.
And making that extra pass. Iguodala committed to running the offense there.
Now here's Ball. Iguodala defending. Got a hand on it. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Timeout awaiting.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
And this is one of those nights where just everything seems to be falling. Iguodala taking over primary scoring role.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Harden. Iguodala defending. Down low. It's stolen by Love.
Timeout awaiting.
Rose is checked in for Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Now here's Iguodala. He takes it in. Oh!
He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Harden. And the layup is good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. I wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. That's a shame.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Rose. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Robinson. Iguodala inside. Stackhouse. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? Oh, tear.
And so it's a victory for the road team.